A certain man had 2 sons. And one day the younger of these sons said to his father, "Give me my share of your estate now." So his father divided his wealth between his 2 sons. And a few days later, this younger son set off for a distant land. And there he squandered all the money he had on riotous living. Now, not long after this, a great famine swept over the land, and the boy began to starve. He persuaded a farmer to hire him to feed his pigs, but he was so hungry that even the husks he was feeding the swine began to look good to him. And still, nobody gave him anything. Finally, the boy came to his senses. At home, even my father's servants have enough food, and to spare. And here I am starving to death. I will go home and ask my father to hire me as one of his servants. And so, he set off. Now he was still some distance from his home when his father saw him coming. And he was so filled with compassion that he ran towards his son and embraced him and kissed him. The boy said, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and you. I am not worthy to be called your son." But his father called for the servants and said, "Bring me the finest robe in the house and put it on him. Put rings on his hands and shoes on his feet. Kill the fatted calf, we must celebrate with a feast." My son was dead and is alive.
I let my face shine, feel it in your waistline. It's been a waste of time finding ways to shine. I do stuff and erase your kind. You replace your minds with mechanical life forms and bringing cyclones to savage the planet. Take it for granted, damn it, I damage thermometers to the sinister's grin. When my temperature reaches points making volcanoes freeze within, I'm at least 10 miles up higher than Himalayas. If you see me and getting blessed, you can tell that I'm Messiah. So praise the Almighty, I burn your sins through the fire. Those 21 grams you lost, there's nothing to do with your diet. I walk this earth, fight evil forces for what it's worth. Fight hunger and thirst, devils with a poison tongue since birth. Sick of humanity causing panic and grief. Easily speak through the minds of believers. Send out my army of angels singing thousands of people killed in tsunamis. Hurricanes that would have made Katrina feel more like a calm breeze. Escaping God's fury, you can't hide it, you can't hurry. You can't run or find a way out cause your vision's blurry. Disaster after disaster and casualties increases. Snowstorms, earthquakes, epidemic diseases.
My earthquake and crush your home. Why you scared of the people living under? Getting closer to God. Am I going to burn to hell for all the things I did?
I ain't really mad cause people fail to follow my 10 commandments. It's just that it seems to me you're not satisfied with my planet. It took me 6 days to create this for you damn rascals, but you act like a bunch of bullies kicking my sandcastle. Leave that to me, I'll do the destruction myself. Unlike Allah who told his people to strike at the 9/11. I'll bring an earthquake to the first place, the second monsoon rain and water cascades order the fast way. Your last day seem normal till I hit the curfew and give animals viruses so y'all can die slowly from bird flu. Hate this world too, I saw you crucify my son. I should never have forgiven any of you for what you've done. I levitate them on clouds like puffing a roach. I gave you cannabis sativa, still you stick to filthy chemicals. Gave you vaginas and genitals, still you want a sex change and enlarge every body part of yours in general. Dropping bombs, wiping out entire nations. What kind of appreciation is that? Screaming, oh my God! I watch you cut down precious rainforest I built, polluting oceans. Y'all people trying to get my child killed, but global warming has nothing to do with me. It's your aerosol factories, biohazardous industries. So enough is suffer grief, wars and cruelties. I let all this happen cause I'm sick of y'all human beings. Escaping God's fury, you can't hide it, you can't hurry. You can't run or find a way out cause your vision's blurry. Disaster after disaster and casualties increases. Snowstorms, earthquakes, epidemic diseases. Escaping God's fury, you can't hide it, you can't hurry. You can't run or find a way out cause your vision's blurry. Disaster after disaster and casualties increases. Snowstorms, earthquakes, epidemic diseases.
My earthquake and crush your home. Why you scared of the people living under? Getting closer to God. Am I going to burn to hell for all the things I did? My earthquake
He's hooked, and just like an alcoholic, a smoker, or a drug addict, getting off, beating the habit is going to be an enormous challenge.
I used to be addicted to rhyming, thought I could lay off, thought it would pay off to stay soft and play a profit. Days up off and made me nauseous, so sick and so noxious. Now I'm back with obnoXIuz, just concocting and toxic. Clock ran the hammer, it ran on some paraplegics. Now I'm back with a vengeance to wear my own seizures. So sick in the head, sick with the unbearable flows. In the meantime, I've been here just tearing up shows. It was a time when I thought I couldn't rhyme, I couldn't shine, I couldn't time my lines to align my mind to come sublime. My tracks were wax, but now I'm back with some of the illest. Ready to kill this track, to fill it with syllables, to smack rap racks, packers like that. I'm not coming back, coming back in 2008 to set it straight for cats. I haven't dropped the bar in 2 years, it's damn sick. I'm fucking back again because I can't quit.
Honey, your behavior has become an embarrassment to the family.
I can tell from the look of your eyes. Bloodshot, red weeded or what? You need a THC whether it's legal or not. You go to gyms, train, exercise, claiming you're healthy, but if you can't, you go crazy. I ain't a junkie, I'm just lazy. 99 bottles of beer in the sink. What do you think? A habit is the reason why your pops drink. Started feel panic with my both hands cuffed and therefore declare war. Busted for having a cigarette at the airport. Some say I need support, I just might do. Sit in a room in a circle of people just like you. I met dudes saying they never done drugs or alcohol, but need a strong cup of coffee to make the day after all. Gets in your mind, it happens. Don't blame me, cause everybody has them. I'm addicted to rhymes, beats, and a drunk spasm. Every song I do is like a relapse, cause I just can't quit, no need for rehabs.
Experts are now warning that addiction to technology is becoming the fastest growing illness of the 21st century.
An addict, drink anything containing caffeine. Soda my vein, it's like my vaccine. Word, injected to the brain, straight into the bloodstream to smother dreams containing espresso machines. From the midst of pressurized steam, my presence arrives. From vaporized cream, my essence derived. High in cholesterol, I rise from smithereens. And therefore it's raised on fat milk and guillotines. Listen to killer beats while twisting the lid off. Over the kitchen sink, missing the fucking kickoff. Tiny my CNS stimulant to the side, where my central nervous system is to reside. Wire the cocoa mind to my ivy line. Read it between the lines like in a diary of mine. Entwined thoughts combined into pine trees. Define laws decided between the blind peaks.
My entire life is corrupt. My dirty habit is the reason why police ask me to piss in a cup. Can you let a day pass without the Warcraft shit? No. Just a little bit, cause you just can't quit.
You've heard of the 12-step program, right? Well, the 12 steps are a series of steps you take towards recovery. And statistically, it's
I say, forever speak. Make these words to what you're saying.
I like the way you say that.
Wanna guess what he said?
Same thing he always says. He actually said that. Did you tell him? See what I've been saying lately?
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to tell you?
What language are you guys speaking anyway?
Guess what? I'm mentally wise.
Break you down.
Stuck in your brain. Welcome to reality. See, times is hard. I end up stage. Guess what? I'm mentally wise.
Break you down.
Stuck in your brain. Welcome to reality. See, times is hard.
I spit my shit out in the sink and turn your eyes around to see what you think. About to perform a natural disaster before my win. I'm a missing link. Moms gave birth to a sign of warning. My shit increased the heat and make problem with global warming. I form letters to an accurate combination of words. Blinder than a 747 compared to birds. Disturbed rare rhymes. Make you feel dead for the third time. I ain't that tight, you just so whack, you make me shine. Bottom line, I got a settlement, unintended to be delicate. With fat shit enough to fill your shit up like a pelican. Actually, I drop rappers even if they sound fat to me. You want your fame so bad, you send your rhymes to Fame Factory. Have to be another corny rapper, the type I shit on. Suicide step to the rotten guy and they sure won't live long. A strong language ain't a curse to say the F word. My wicked language best verse, this was just a test verse. I grab the mic, fuck the rap I'm singing. Tell me who's in charge of this crap. I brought my people and they all sing. We tell the crowd to smack the heads instead of clap. I grab the mic, fuck the rap I'm singing. Tell me who's in charge of this crap. I brought my people and they all sing. We tell the crowd to smack the heads instead of clap. A natural procedure, I got a lot of stories to tell. My graphic nature displays to disobey is from hell, making heads swell. I'm obnoxious, does it ring a bell? I was the one who annihilated your one and only brain cell. So who you trying to blame in this game of feebles? I wouldn't call you dope if your name were Whitney Houston shooting needles. Wanna quit being sweet? Change your tic-tacs to tactics, but face the blacksmith. You get up and kick with a backflip. I keep it perverted, that's why you feminists never heard it. Search it and turn it into a worthless piece of a perfect person. A repertoire leaving scars and bruises. In order to send you back to the future and tell you what the news is. The rhythm flows go off like a cannon. My wicked language get mad and slit your throat so fast you will die standing. Demanding handing over mic devices to the nicest. My delivery is a main course, y'all rappers is appetizers. I grab the mic, fuck the rap I'm singing. Tell me who's in charge of this crap. I brought my people and they all sing. We tell the crowd to smack the heads instead of clap. I grab the mic, fuck the rap I'm singing. Tell me who's in charge of this crap. I brought my people and they all singing. We tell the crowd to smack the heads instead of clap. From Danish to Spanish, you like Atlantis when you vanish. When I take advantage, I start to rotate slaps to your panic. Never take for granted when my shit goes down like Titanic. That's why you never understand what I say in my wicked language.
Guess what? I'm mentally wise.
Break you down.
Darken your brain. Welcome to reality. See, times is hard.
I enter stage.
Guess what? I'm mentally wise.
Break you down.
Darken your brain. Welcome to reality. See, times is hard.
I enter stage.
Ready? Obnoxious, jabs, come on.
Welcome to Hal Tower. Spot me blazing the L, talking to myself, letting them things ring up in the bell tower. I walk with a limp, I stay skipped out. The sun forced me to squint, like I never been out in broad daylight. I've had it with icy hot cold shoulders burning my chest. I had a cop a North Face ride.
Get it where you fit in.
But where the hell is that? You can't do shit to me. I've been to hell and back. Damn right. A 6-foot freak show, born the hunchback. Left alone, drinking my coffee, blacking up my lung sacks. I'm lost in apathy. Les told me it ain't not my gravity. Oh, that's why I fell off the apple tree. Took a nosedive, I cracked my fucking face open. Ended up super ugly, and I know why no one can love me. On top of that, I'm misunderstood. My life story is most definitely one for the books. To cop the bestseller, breathing and weak. Me, Jabs, and Eric, shacked up, fighting the grief. Had dreams about shooting the breeze. What can I say? The first time I fell in love, I met Beelzebub. Yeah.
I guess success wasn't meant for me. I try to keep it positive and believe. I guess success wasn't meant for me. I guess success wasn't meant for me. I try to keep it positive and believe. I guess success wasn't meant for me.
I feel kinda trapped in a place, a scarecrow with my head full of haze. No escape, like a prisoner in outer space. Spending days waiting for earthquakes the worst ways. 3rd grade had my mind focused only on scaring the birds away. I prefer blazing birthday cakes on Thursdays with mermaids dancing all through the night by the burning flames. Need a first aid for loneliness. I'm OBX, a wooden pole stuck into the earth till I put my soul to rest. I smoke this when I'm depressed, more or less testing the limits. I'm never timid, got several minutes to come intimate. I'm not from the land of the Oz, the land of the lost is where I came across, so I guess I'ma pay the cost. I'm a vermin, covered in bird shit, the words I spit is observative. A dummy with no life in the world we live. So many ways to come in great shape, but I won't. And just cause I don't do pills like Tony Soprano, I know Cookie Romano. Like Taliban in Guantanamo under custody. Just because people who never trusted me kiss us up like me for Halloween. You seen and heard, only to scare the neighborhood. I do bad shit pretty good.
I guess success wasn't meant for me. I try to keep it positive and play it cool. I guess success wasn't meant for me.
This is how it goes.
I guess success wasn't meant for me. I try to keep it
you feel alone like that?
I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so I just don't debate it anymore, you know? It's like, I could spend my whole life debating it over and over again, weighing the pros and cons, and in the end, I still wouldn't have any proof, so I just don't debate it.
Mess, doesn't he? Just look at the state of him.
You ghastly, wretched scoundrel.
You rotten bastard.
Go on, do me in your bastard tours. We don't want to live anyway. Not in a stinking world like this.
Oh? And what's so stinking about it?
I bring the medicine, the war veteran style of a settlement. Tell him that when I drop something written, I'm spitting hell in them. I'm coming and bombing in alphabetical. Puddles of dirt support from dirty habits than a pharmacy clerk.
We rolling in looking like rally cars that drove all the way from Paris onto the car. So who we are, the dirty rotten movie stars, eating with our fingers nasty at the sushi bar, chilling with 5 drunk booty bras that we found at the nudie bar, pumping on 2 cigars.
The hoes got morals?
Fuck that, we abuse them all. Get caught and steal the mic at your news report.
The DBS, proper and decent.
I never heard of that.
What? Yo, that must be the reason. The Preston crew got a list of you.
F your crew.
As the wealthiest, the filthiest, don't even watch the dude.
Who the man? Who the one that say goddamn? I speak of OBX, who got a plan? Who got a girl when he 30, depending on who is the most. Yo, who the man? Who the one that say goddamn? I speak of OBX, who got a plan? Who got a girl when he 30, depending on who is the most. Yeah, we dirtier than Los Angeles pollution, and porno amateurs trying to look like Whitney Houston. The child molester standing at your door to school and staring at her ass with a big bag of tools,
I'm at the party at infinite dirtiness, I'm having wins in it. Drink a leftover beer with cigarette ends in it. The last I urinated kept my piss blocked to the foreskin in order to let it go all over into your mother's porcelain. I've been through lots of shit, dogs and horses, excrement and poo, from all animals at the zoo. My hair haven't been washed since January 89, 95. I brush my teeth and my smell is all off the line. What?
God damn, this shit is so dirty. Mud wrestlers just they made their name worthy. You heard me? Fucking newcomer whack ass. We so dirty, we make stupid fun of jackass.
You know, you gotta be a dirty old man.
Pardon me, I'm the one some green wanna be. My X-rays display some mechanic anatomy. A part of me started me clean and I settle all inappropriate. Still got a medical condition I haven't coped with yet. I'm soaking wet and I travel all the way to Soviet. Taking a nap in my own shit, spit, breaking a sweat and I promise. You see me on the street covered in vomits. My armpits leave a more bitter smell than a garlic.
Yo, don't get me started. 12 alcoholics couldn't dwell with the voids. I say y'all to hell on the Harley. It's Henry, or call me Frankie like Frederick. So dirty I got everybody saying, "Wow, boy."
Yo, Rico, I don't brush my teeth.
Well, I don't wash my feet.
I take a shit on my feet and I eat from the street.
I ain't raw beef with a dead horse feet. Flirt with hosts in a 4x4 Jeep.
I take advantage and jerking off on the canvas.
My techniques is scandalous, kick your feet like Adam Sandler.
Why do you think I call my studio lavatory? That's where the dirty poets drop the shit that bring us glory.
You know, he's a bad person. I know, you know. He's not a good person.
Yo, who the man? Who the one that say goddamn? I speak of OBX, who got a plan? Who got a girl when he 30, depending on who is the most. Yo, who the man? Who the one that say goddamn? I speak of OBX, who got a plan? Who got a girl when he 30, depending on who is the most. Dirty. Came to spread some dirt on y'all. Works of wonder.
Dirty Poet Society, 2003.
2000 and dirt.
After hardcore, you never did dirt. Listen carefully.
When I sit down in my home on alone, outside it's raining, I'm out of cash, hungry and agitated. Nothing to watch on TV, I'm bored and I fucking hate it. I gotta be up to something, anything, something to play with. I cleaned up a little the table, plus I'm doing the dishes like shit was entertaining. I'm still restless and I'm getting vicious. Suddenly I happen to bump into my bookshelf, almost knocked it over, then a hard hit on my head was the last I felt. I ended up in Toonland in the last event. Instead a box of comic books fell down on my head by accident. I found myself lost in a world of animation, in a dimension of creatures running around like mental patients. Then I took off and ran for like 500 miles an hour through the town and around circle like clowns in a circus on purpose. I headed to a wall, put my speed and gain, I'm insane. Right into it, left a hole through it, the shape of my brain.
I'm a flat broke, laid off radio show host with no listeners. It's the cartoon channel that put me out of business. What is this? I'm letting Disney ruin the fruit of my labor. Fable animals eat the food off my table. Now all I got is a box of Mickey Mouse cereals in the cupboard. Cause all of my food checks turn into rubber. Expenses yet to be covered, I need a plan to put an end to the tunes with vengeance leading my hand. I know the spot where your faggots frolic and frolic with fat wallets. It's the payback of an airwave-aholic. Let me pack my shit, I'm off the Toonland to eat the brain from under skull and Daffy Duck with a spoon in my hand.
Oh man, we're stuck in Toonland. What we gonna do now? Obnoxious and Leo in an animated world with a mad cow. We came here somehow, so now bring us back home to the real world where I can get hurt. I'm not absurd. Oh man, we against the Toonland. What we gonna do? I feel like a fool running around here with Winnie the Pooh. It's not like Disneyland, cause that shit is earth-made. It's like I'm trapped in a videotape. Fake
I'm finally in Toonland. This time I'm animated in Technicolor. But my name won't be listed in case you check the cover. Looney Tunes make faces of death, spotting the man behind the pen, realizing who traced is the sketch. It's me. I'm coming after your clowns, blasting you down inside an acid pool. It's where your laughter is drowned. One by one, frying your funny bones down to runny foam. You guys melt easy like you was honeycomb. So where's my money, Holmes? I need to pay the rent. Man, just come out of the circus, don't make me spray the tent. Get flipped upside down, eyes popping out of the sockets, till all of your money's dropping out of your pockets.
I came across the street when he suddenly ran up to me, punched my face with a boxing glove out of a box of Bugs Bunny. It wasn't funny, so I ran to catch him and smacked back at him. Thought I had him when I found I caught Donald Duck by his Adam. Jared showing up with a Magnum, blasting Thomas in pieces for no reason. I'm not freaking, I've seen this on TVs and cheap magazines and cinema screens. The tunes are teaming up to catch me alive, burn me, eat me, screaming. It's time to die. Daffy Duck comes up in the place, put a cake in my face. At the same time, Goofy right behind my back, putting my pants in flames. Time to escape, so I head to top of the food shop. When I reached the rooftop, I kept running so fast I didn't have room to stop. Taller than I thought I fell, 2,000 feet, while curious faces on the street watching my head hit the concrete. In my world, I'd be dead by now, still alive after falling. Open my eyes and found I'm back home on my planet where I started.
Hey, look at this.
Being drunk? Fine. I'm gonna get you so drunk you'll never want to drink again. Come on.
Thinking about it daily, coming across my mind to play tricks. Gin on the rocks, bagging box on regular basis. A bottle of Baileys as a savage in my own soul. Recover hangovers with hollow point bullet holes. Better yet, I don't give a shit if you're ready yet. Sitting wasted from the moonshine I ordered on internet. Watch my forehead break and sweat from the heat of habanero. 7.5 Sofieros behind the wheel in a Camaro, wearing sombrero singing with a bottle of cheap ass bourbon from Puerto Rico. Study bar brawls, making phone calls to ex-broads without shit to say, like 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. As long as my friends stay, I let my belly take it all. It ain't calling it quits, still my condition is critical. Alcohol, the subliminal medical cure, with a 6-pack at AA meetings. Ain't that what we here for? While my people ain't drinking, sitting on couches getting blundered, I stand and urinate and throw out the holes in my stomach in the mind state of a primate. Y'all know how it goes. My eyes closed and always fail to move my finger to my nose.
Dealing with alcohol. I need a glasses.
I used to drink.
Dealing with alcohol. Turn to alcohol.
I always say I ain't an alky, I just drink a lot of brews, thinking of booze. Never put ice in drinks that I choose, and I never mix a gin up with juice. Rather I sip and straw rum straight out of a half pint, Steve-O style, injecting vodka straight to the vein because Plus drinking makes me forget about all of my pains. Insane guzzling. Remy, a famous grouse, decided to drive home and run the car straight into the house. So just remain still, sitting drinking booze with 5 fools while media teams around to put us out on live news. Licorice ice, white like putting water in a ooze. Or leave one of my brain cells stranded like Robinson Crusoe into a fog of 96% ethanol in my head. Bottoms up a scotch in front of a crowd and got cred. So I make a tender drop dead on the spot, cause they too weak for too strong shit. But I'm not bringing pot till the clock stops. Then I'm top notch yelling out, hey yo bartender, bring another scotch. The night is young, so I took off quick. To the after party, drank a half the cardi, got sick. My funeral plans discussed over a brew in advance. Sit in the corner, tearing apart aluminum cans. Got sticky fingers from the blood on my hands. Watch me dancing, grabbing chicks' ass, getting a lap dance, dropping my pants. I fall along the way home, cause I walk like that. When I speak slow and curse, because I talk like that. Till I lie flat on my floor with wet clothes and face sore. Lost count of all the drinks, so I can take it no more. Crawl to my bed without to know where it is. Finally there, on my pillow, my mouth took a piss.
Don't drink it through for fun.
Dealing with alcohol. I need a glass.
I used to drink.
Dealing with alcohol. Burn the alcohol.
No, give me keys.
I'm driving. Wait.
Give me your keys, you're too drunk.
I'm okay.
Brian, you're too drunk to drive.
I am.
I got a funny feeling y'all all sick of all these crap rappers. Y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this?
You ain't
Ladies
ready.
and gentlemen,
Hey, yo, specking OBX to play with plans to blow up in more detail than those of McWade's. But I'm afraid to perform. Every time I speak, people panic like I've swallowed a beast more. Since I was born, left uninsured on the floor, and had to chew my own navel cord off. Next door to this dude OBX, hooked up a night out and kicked the crap out of his ex. And I re-roll decks and wax spinning, specking OBX crap rap for the women. You better get with it or stop talking. Every time I step, they step back like they were moonwalking. The only time they open their mouth is when their chins drop to the floor on an open mind. Get them off me, my eyes. Break the headlock, stupid, I'm trying. OBX and I, you shook. We're so damn tough, we made renegade, give it up for good. Don't judge, it ain't only my looks. My whole life is like a freaking movie directed by Mel Brooks.
Instead of packing gats, smoke opium, cruise Mercedes, I post rocking Converse like an album cover from the 80s. And start guzzle Baileys and chicken racing in S80s. Put Spec in the backseat and drive him down the Canaries. I came from over east to my lab, now I'm the system. Dropping tangle samples and rhymes by hand, like the wisdom to perfectionism. This is so damn tough that you can't bust. Put yourself locked by your bed in handcuffs. My head stuffed with sick shit, cause I kick shit, it's real though. 1 gold tooth and 3 more with a steel toe. I'm a hell spawn, I'm a well-drawn face left on the yellow ball. When I was born, I'm sent from Satan as SMS from a cell phone. I restart my life with a lady that's trying to be smart. My peeps start hanging out with a man that made me a retard. Come on, obnoXIuz, now you really gotta be a man again. So I ride my blue BMX and jumped out of Grand Canyon. Quitted my job, sold my parents and my genitals. Bought pencils for the loot, ran across Sweden in diving suit. And now I'm so tough, my stuff kicking yo nuts. Rough enough to bust mad rhymes, kicking up dust.
Click the mic, the whole audience wanna rhyme. Spectacular recognition. Click the mic, the whole audience wanna rhyme. Spectacular
Yo, I'ma set the pace. You're about to sneak taste the shit that'll tumble the earth hard until heaven and hell switch places. A new age of rap. Ever since groupies came into place, every spoken word has been crap. That's why it's for me. If respect is another free pussy, I'ma claim it by any means, and I need no credits. Since that is Black Widow got a deal, any piece of crap can get it. The definite plan is to kick sick shit and hope you won't notice the lack of talent. Cause rapping ain't hard jacket. Turn open mic into a bar fight, that's twice the challenge. We master this, that is if this is bum rush in the club with mask and hockey sticks. And sniff shit for rep and act sick and look rough like we're just so damn tough.
I promise if I see Thomas in pajamas to get his short credit, headbutt the dude and get his gold tooth sucked to my forehead. Grab him by his hair and drag him out my front yard, and then I start to kick that ass till I get my dick hard. Sexually attracted to all chicks. Better than one bitch, I'd rather go down and give it to with Siamese twins rocking four tits. Watching porn flicks while eating cornflakes with GHB. Wearing a big wig and moon boots in the couch with 3 babies. People go to see my show and stand in the front row with total silence. Watching and don't even move in the eyelids. In fact, the crowd would rock better if they're laying down. But they just standing watching like the pedophile at the playground. If you're still down, you better complain now. I generalize to no props goes to those who goes more pop than Marty Feldman's eyes. You're trying to act tough when obnoxious standing next to you. And if your rhymes were fat, they still would have anorexia. Check. obnoXIuz, OBX, Glacius the IC, Ice in the place to check it out. Yo, I drop masters, brainwash bastards and laundry. And I spits the opposite of a war breeze. I was born in these sort of authorities. My age of 23, I can rap till I'm 43, y'all still adore me. Oh please, y'all ain't got nothing on me. Name a motherfucker here surviving frontin' on G. And if there is somebody, then bring it to somebody. Making sure that you and yours rotting is a hobby. Gotten is the part we never hesitate to run game on them like Shaq and the Lakers do. Y'all fake it's through, I'll be back with a vengeance. My independent combination of sentences that is meant to this. With emphasis and liberates doing drop kicks. Using chopsticks, entering the rap apocalypse. Rain on, rain on, rain on, rain on. As we live, we gon' rain pain on. From back in Beirut to Hammerhill, hood to hood. Can't deny that this nigga's one game on. We gon' rain on, rain on, rain on, rain on. As we live, we gon' rain pain on. From Anger Ridge to Mountain Lake Pitch, hood to hood. Until death, more words, we gon' rain on. Rain on like the speed of a cheetah. Final Fantasy, Shiva believer. And if you're hot ice with heat seeker, why you under the streets like a cheetah? We got you tasting the pain like dice. And my dick at 9mm. I'm a mind reader. Find your brain spread across the area. I got the schedule, your train of thought. Yeah, you say the talk, walk the walk. Chase you ass with a fork from GPG to New York. It's like cranium support. I started a revolution of mass confusion. Glacius and I will praise us and die for a gracious rhyme. The pain is defined with garrotation. Through a multi-beam spread across the nation. We ain't patient. Why you keeping it real? I speak what I know. I'm broken, I'm on the low. I never speak about those. The only thing to explain is the pain. We paint pictures frame by frame so y'all can feel how it rain. But rain on, rain on, rain on, rain. As long as we live, we gon' rain pain on them. From Trinity to Hissing and what? Hood to hood. Can't deny that this nigga's one game on them. We gon' rain on, rain on, rain on, rain on. As we live, we gon' rain pain on them. From Hoodsburg to Yellow Digger, hood to hood. Until death, mother words, we gon' rain on them. OBX and I center stages. Agents of crap make me wanna take a nap. But in fact, slap sloppy chumps. Similar to senior cunts. When you front, you better reconsider who you front. Punks, y'all can see me cause your eyes is shut. No matter how nasty you is, I got the live of sluts. Walk around with like 69 lives in us. The pain is enormous enough to create a global destruction. Ice and OBX is here forever. The type of shit you get when putting two crazy brains together. Your ice, they don't get it. Tell them how we're ripping it. Your rhyme shines for a minute, a rhyme shines infinite. They turn the pain in my chest. Special delivery. Those who never crossed my mind instead I died instantly. Analyzing frequency. Watch where your ears at. Your anorectic rappers ain't even near. Rain on, rain on, rain on, rain on. As we live, we gon' rain pain on them. From Shore Valley to Black Valley, hood to hood. Can't deny that this nigga's one game on them. We gon' rain on, rain on, rain on, rain on. As we live, we gon' rain pain on them. From Pittsburgh to Furlong, hood to hood. We leave nothing but pain and blood stains on them.
Yo, check it. Yo, check it.
Letting all the shorties in the whole world know.
I live in a big house, got a beautiful wife and 4 cars. cars. Got a dog named Rufus and my name is among the stars. Moved from Sweden to Jamaica. My wife lost her A-cups. In fact, I paid her implants and I got a son named Jacob. I won the lottery, 50,000 a month in 50 years. And I ain't sitting tears, I'm a neighbor to Britney Spears. Chillin' in a jacuzzi, watching Bruce Lee at a DVD. Better than TV3 and BBC. Got a studio in the crib with top quality stuff. Do my own labels for living and money, I got enough. Got lots of bling bling and ting-a-ling, shiny things. Like my girl's $50,000 wedding ring. Got a wardrobe of suits and I could afford the boots. Getting paid on my credit cards, I'm in showbiz for the loot. A swimming pool in the backyard next to my jet plane. Damn shame I haven't yet been able to give it a name. Let's go to my bar, play some pool and have a drink. Got the original of Mona Lisa there, I know what you think. The painting was quite expensive but the price was okay. Got security system like Fort Knox 24 hours a day. Next week I'm going to vacation in Gran Canaria. I hired the military guys to look over the area. Got a yacht down by the sea in a chopper pad. And a 50s Rolls Royce like the one I bought for my dad. I own 5 clubs, 4 restaurants and a casino. Like a big woolly thug, I wear silk shirt and chinos. This is like the shit you see on MTV Cribs. Got a nice afternoon supper with lobster and squids. Lemon sorbet for the kids, I got a butler and a cook. This is my vision of a perfect life to live, now look.
James?
Yes, master.
Bring me another margarita.
Indeed, sir.
I gotcha. Fuck that.
I ain't afraid to be real.
Live in a one-room apartment in the suburb of Gothenburg. Getting paid so I can make it from the factory where I work. 9 hours a day, 5 days a week doing nada. Still ain't got enough time to do the shit that I gotta. Sometimes I think about to find another place to stay. Cause the bills that often occupies the half of my pay. Gotta cook my own food, gotta clean all of my socks. And when I'm done I'ma sit back in my couch with my Xbox. A 50 square meter backyard up on my spot. Where we used to barbecue and sit and drink beer when it's hot. Some guys rich but I'm not, that's why I'm always late. When I catch the bus instead of a limo cab that I can't pay. I wish someday I make a living at home. With my own studio I paid off my bank loans. Keeping a tampon in my wallet cause it's bleeding and shit. Visit my mom crib when I'm broke so I can eat and then split. Party with cheap drinks on Friday, but don't mess with the man. The dress code says I ain't coming in with clothes for less than 10 grand. I got a microwave for fast food when I'm tired. 2-minute pizzas and leftovers my only diet. If I need clothes then I buy it, the cheapest but not big. And if I need something like sneakers I go to another city. My life past the one I am never need to be perfected. I never answer the door at home unless guests expect it. Gotta keep some cash collected in case of emergency. Some need to be paid in Swedish currency urgently. I just gave you a chance to judge a cover by the book. This is my vision of a perfect life to live, now look.
Idag ska jag ha mina 7 och 5 där. David!
Typ ja.
From Locash to Nocash, as I let the days pass fast. From Locash to Nocash, I'm a broke ass. I'm a dough waster for real, and that's me. I'm a once in a month, my mail slide runs in the funds. Lasts for less than 1 week, in 3 more weeks I'm a bump. I pay the rent with every cent. Bills paid on the net, now it's just the groceries I gotta sweat. What I got left is like cash for a soda pop. Wouldn't afford to drop a jerk off in a porno shop. Almost got to go and exchange my balls at a sperm bank. More than enough, I have to collect those so I can club hang. I can't stop from low cash to no cash. When I blow stash like smoke cash during a boat crash. Getting my whole ass jacked to the neck. From top to bottom blank. Getting caught the thoughts of robbing a bank. But I ain't no crook type, so I guess I remain broke. For 20 years wearing the same coat. I'm no cash person if I'd loud. The homeless laughing at me. Passing the back street, wanted to pack heat. Cause as catastrophe. So I'm from Locash to Nocash as I let the days pass fast. From Locash to Nocash, I'm a broke ass. From Locash to Nocash, even if I rain from Locash to Nocash, it's in the game. From Locash to Nocash as I let the days pass fast. From Locash to Nocash, I'm a broke ass. I'm a no waster for real, and that's me. I'm a Let me begin from low, from start to end. Got all my checks paid plus the rent. Got about the half of the cash left to the end of the month, which should be enough to put food on the table and have fun. I owe cats dough without knowing it till I meet them right. Should be right, so I pay them back plus a slap I receive them. Down the street I run out of luck, run into a schmuck, making him drop his 8-track to the curb and got it fucked up.
You pay for that shit now, or I call the paw, or even better, call up my bro to break all your balls.
Get rid of the embarrassing situation, pass him a payment. Stick him deep down your pocket so use it for entertainment. An unexpected bill blew me up in the doorway. Starvation foreplay, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Later my man Mike hooked me up to grab a cold one. Oh shit, oh man, fuck yeah. Okay, it's hip-hop in the system till dawn. Happy hour from 7 to 11, it doesn't sound wrong. I'm easy tempted, but my wallet can't hear what we say. So I joined the pack to forget the bad luck I've had today. Pay the entrance, pay for the snacks, pay for the wardrobe. Tip the waitress, tip the DJ, first and foremost. Even gotta pay for taking a piss, so now I'm all broke. So no cash, I'm forced to walk home. From Locash to Nocash as I let the days pass fast. From Locash to Nocash, I'm a broke ass. From Locash to Nocash, even if I rain from Locash to Nocash, it's in the game. From Locash to Nocash as I let the days pass fast. From Locash to Nocash, I'm a broke ass. I'm a no waster for real, and that's me. I'm a shit for life. Remember relatives, endless and Christmas trees, candles and cheese, minus degrees and destinies. So should I continue now? Stuff to do with agenda. I wake up at 12 and rip another page of the calendar. The birth of Christ, so I try to watch my language today. Too late, in fact when I get up, fuck is the first word I say. Prepare the eve to bake cakes on the way that I know. My omen's fucked up, so I stick them gingers into the micro. Don't give a shit what they like though. Receive it, take it or leave it or eat it. I didn't beg for damn Christmas to be here. I have decorations of angels and pictures of Santa Claus, baby Jesus and dolls and boxes of alcohol. Now obnoXIuz will celebrate with a dead pig on a plate. Guests till late, so if they're hungry they can have what I just ate. Open a beer and trying to crack up a nutshell. I'm doing well, aggravated with both hands and fucked up my thumbnail. Sudden I stand in front of the most fucked up in history. I finally done decorating what is supposed to be called a Christmas tree. A mystery tree, a shrubbery from hell where I dwell, while hearing the choir on SVT2 singing jingle bells. My fingernail patched up while I'm sipping L. The whole crib glitter and shimmer like a castle from a fairy tale. I want this day to end, back to my normal life. Date my friends instead of pretend, waiting for Santa to fall down the stack pipe. Cook up the spiced wine with raisins and almonds, so hot to handle. When my cat rests on my feet, I got out of balance. Stop it, this shit is hot. Cats don't understand, so it did not. Fill out my hands and heard the cat scream when I dropped the pot. Running around in circus while his skin slip off. My skull cat jumping it off like crisscross. Next up I stand up on my porch ready to take off. Walk in the cold 20 minus degrees to get some new spiced wine for the eve. My face freezes like carbon oxygen in a hard wind. My door knock it in and obnoXIuz in. Grab a bottle of gin, the best warm supply on a day like this. But I should have noticed what I drank to recover was like liquid rigor mortis. Explored the bottle and found it was turpentine. To define how I felt fine was like lightning strike down all through my spine. Throw up all over the Christmas gifts for Mr. Tree. A flammable vomit on the candles, then hell breaks free. I extinguished the hot inferno by just breaking sweat from the heat. Took bullshit and left the rest just glow in peace. Not bad for a swallow bladder of 15 beers. Fucking up my teeth by eating home-cooked toffees from last year, the past years. I haven't done any fun on Christmas. It was different when I was a kid and wrote piles on wish lists. Now I run business, I'm trying to have a great time with a bird wall side and a cat with no skin from spiced wine. I'm like the Grinch and just a small inch from the green shade. And so drunk I wish I had 2 more legs to stand straight. And I'm afraid the next year will be the same. I mean nothing changed, at least nothing's I'm doing in the first place. My doorbell rings and now the guests appear. Uncle, auntie, nanny and granny is here. And how do I explain the atmosphere? Oh, Merry Christmas, welcome inside, have a seat. Not in the couch, I don't know what I've been through, but it's a catastrophe. Christmas is supposed to smell good, I'm sorry, here it doesn't. What? Drunk? No, I just had a glass of something. I don't know what to say about that. It's not a rat, it's not a lizard, it's my cat. It went out and then came back like that. And my relatives are religious, and all I had for Christmas gift was a toothbrush and a pack of biscuits. It could have been better than singing songs with a bunch of misfits. Still think I believe in Santa Claus, what can I believe in Christmas? From Brooklyn, New York to Gothenburg, OBX and Wordsworth. This is how we do. Check it.
There's another lesson to learn. Let me tell you something. Why you steady breaking rules and regulations? There's another lesson to learn, but I'ma deal with it and be real with it. Follow my lead, I rock well when somebody's watching.
Can't remember the last time, consider curse so frequent. Cause you hate to hear me and words curse while you're eating. Rappers speak with a peace of mind, but your ears ain't blind. Cause you see the words I say like they flash before your eyes. And delete the love scene but glorify the violence. They say it's okay to hate but let my rhyme lines remain silent. Governments take the shit I say too serious. Make it suit like Bo Rattle Band like Eddie's delirious. Watching the TV news to see how heads get blown. In this world of Warcraft we all flesh and bone. So just read my lips if my middle fingers are blurred. My with a beat like it's the worst thing in the world. I curse, it's my vocab and that's the way it'll stay. Now it's 2006 and I was raised that way. Taking me to jail for telling a joke about your mama. Giving me another year for saying fuck you, your honor. We're getting screwed big time over things so small. Over something stupid not even against the law. In this day and age we pay for things we do and things we say. The modern man made it to be that way. We're getting screwed big time over things so small. Over something stupid not even against the law. In this day and age we pay for things we do and things we say. The modern man made it to be that way.
Out of place in a dungeon against the wall. Straight jacket, how I got here, I can't recall. All I see is light shining bright underneath the door. When I lay on the floor, looking towards the hall, keys locking, then the scheme starts to intervene. If this is a dream, then somebody wake me in between. If memory serves me right, I was driving east, lost on the streets, then north of the beach. Car tires screech approximately 50 guys jumped out the car to get me. They tried to hit me, ran 3 cars, backing up and going forward. Car stalling, lightning, rain pouring. My head sore from a bottle that they used to strike me. Now my memory is coming back to me slightly. Doors open, I'm smiled at by the guy that I gave the middle finger to just a mile back.
My words are priceless. Why you steady breaking rules and regulations?
You're getting screwed big time over things so small. Over something stupid not even against the law. In this day and age we pay for things we do and things we say. The modern man made it to be that way. We're getting screwed big time over things so small. Over something stupid not even against the law. In this day and age we pay for things we do and things we say. The modern man made it to be that way.
There's another lesson to learn. Let me tell you something. Why you steady breaking rules and regulations? There's another lesson to learn, but I'ma deal with it and be real with it. Follow my lead. I rock well when somebody's watching me.
Kid the other day who mistook me for his granddad. Yeah, I was in a hurry and he was like, "Hey, slow down or you'll fall and break your hip."
I've been like on your mark, set game for almost 2 decades, pushing out mixtapes and net plays. A breathtaking labor for a clever creator, led heavy among the featherweighters. A 7th grader versus every hater. The golden era came and made us with juveniles back in 98. Sat in the park any bright day. No smartphones, guitar games, pumping Mob Deep, Scarface and Kanye till after dark. Went to bomb trains. I choose that plan. I was once a true damn fan of Wu-Tang Clan and Dog Pound Gang. I remember the FUBU pants and dough in advance. I used to watch all them dope flicks like Juice and Who's the Man. Youth now yapping like old school is lost and found. I say I had cassettes and kids don't have a clue what I'm talking about. We wore tank tops, tennis kicks and throwbacks. I face these facts and ask myself, feel old yet?
Back in the day, shared a love through a music phrase. Now it's a race against time to get that cake. I reminisce back to them good old days when rap was about displaying hoods on tape. No bling or auto-tune if you couldn't sing. The streets had a love like a wedding ring. No studio actors, just real rappers. When open mics was the place to fight. Nowadays people take pride of busting their nine. The culture disappeared, now it's all about shine. What happened to the block parties, the baggy jeans, nines fashion before skills up on the scene. The purity in rap is no longer intact. Like Jerry Maguire, just show me the stacks. Too much baloney coming out of they traps. Got a love-hate relationship for this rap.
Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Really? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet?
A lot done changed in the last decade. The rap ain't the same. Now they act to get cream, doing commercial jingles, not dropping singles. The game got buried when Guru left Primo. Everybody trying to be the new gang star, but the ability's dead like Vincent Van Gogh. Hip hop changed a lot since '94. Now the door is open so anyone can flow.
I remember the time of beef rap. Folks were like West this, East that, like gang colors on every peep's back. I was 16 when Tupac got smoked, maybe by guys in Jerry curls, flat tops and lokes. Europeans started wearing LA Raiders hats. American teams became what we associate with rap. About 20 years ago a principal called me a criminal. Skipped class so I could play PS1 in my living room. Modem, 14K speed with Netscape, and episodes of Married with Children on VHS tapes. In this day and age nobody longer playing Snake while they're waiting in vain. The 90s were insane. Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Really? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Hit them one more time. Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Really? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet? Feel old yet?
And a wife, I live life with strife, so it's just right that I now chase paper, trying to get it alright. This industry's full of snakes, so what does it take to make cream for this cake? For Christ's sake, I might make without stake or gamble my life away. Roll the dice, yo, monopoly, pay the rent. It's like that in real life, yo, money spent. Spend on bigger things that you didn't need. Taking all my prize way, rolling up some weed. Silver spoon boy, you don't know what you're talking. Arrange your whole show, take my dough and be walking. Between me and you, yeah, I know you lied. Next time you pull that shit, man, your ass gon' be fried.
I'm on my grind now, it's about time now. Dirty crowd corporate, can't afford to spit if we unfortunate. You wanna fill this place up, so pay up. We need to fill these pockets up, one way or another. Don't give a fuck, on my grind now. It's about time now, dirty crowd corporate, can't afford to spit if we unfortunate. You wanna fill this place up, so pay up. We need to fill these pockets up, one way or another. I don't give a fuck. I ain't jeopardizing my business over bullshit deals, and don't expect y'all to give me 40 mil. bills, but I still at least need a breathe. Pay my feet, stay on the street with my feet to the concrete. Nah, man, came all this way to spit. I was asked to play my shit and leave your crappy place after the show with a waiter's tip. It's funny how you think I only do this hip-hop shit for the hell of it. Seems my full-time occupation is not relevant. Okay, I drank a lot before when I came here, but what the fuck's up with saying I can have like 10 beers? So thank you for having me, let's all get drunk. And thanks a lot for thinking I'm a homeless bum. You see, this palm needs papers, red, blue and green ones. Sorry you're 10 years late, I'm all out of free runs. Is money really that much a pain to see? I'm sure we can make a deal if we just can make ends meet.
I'm on my grind now, it's about time now. Dirty crowd corporate, can't afford to spit if we unfortunate. You wanna fill this place up, so pay up. We need to fill these pockets up, one way or another. Don't give a fuck, on my grind now. It's about time now, dirty crowd corporate, can't afford to spit if we unfortunate. You wanna fill this place up, so pay up. We need to fill these pockets up, one way or another. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, dirty crowd.